An HVAC contractor spent $27,000 with us on local SEO. We helped them generate $3.2 million back in under a year. That works out to over $100 back for every single dollar they invested. In this video, I am going to walk you through the only 5-step playbook you need to rank number 1 in your city. If you want the complete playbook document with every prompt and template, drop the word playbook in the comments and I'll send the whole stack to you for free. Alright, let's get into it. Quick intro if we haven't met. My name is Sarvesh Srivastava and I am the author of Modern SEO Unfiltered, an Amazon #1 bestseller. I have been doing SEO for over 14 years. Favicon recently ranked me the #1 SEO globally. I have given a TED Talk on SEO. I have been featured in Forbes. At Alventra Marketing, we help local businesses go from zero in organic search revenue to multi-million-dollar SEO operations. If you want results like that for your business, the link to book a call with us is in the description. Alright, back to the playbook. Step 1. Build the brain. If you open Claude or ChatGPT right now and type something like I run an HVAC business in Austin, write me an SEO page, the output is going to be the same generic, useless fluff you find on page 10 of Google. And you cannot blame the AI for that. You handed it a one-line prompt and expected a customized multi-million-dollar growth strategy. That is the equivalent of hiring a senior consultant, walking them to their desk, telling them nothing about your business, and expecting a growth plan by lunch. Before we audit a single competitor or build a single page, we feed Claude a master context document. We give it the full picture: our website URL, our top 3 competitors' domains, our primary and secondary services, our exact geographic service areas, our ideal customer demographics, our average job value, our current ranking baseline, and our target keywords. Once Claude processes this data, it stops being a generic AI. It becomes your virtual chief of SEO. It understands that a commercial installation lead is worth $15,000, while a simple repair call is only worth $300. 1 hour of setup and every single recommendation it gives you for the next year is 10 times sharper. That is the trade. Step 2. Google Business Profile Dominance. If you run a local service business, your Google Business Profile is where 70 to 80% of your calls come from. And almost everyone fumbles it based on a guess. Your primary category on your profile is what tells Google whether you are even eligible to show up in the local 3-pack. If you get this wrong, it doesn't matter how many backlinks you have. Google will never rank you. Let me show you what I mean. We recently audited a contractor who was trying to rank for roof replacement in Austin. They had selected general contractor as their primary category because that's what sounded right to the owner back in 2018. We had Claude open Google Maps, analyze the top 3 ranking competitors for that query, and extract their primary categories. 10 minutes later, the report came back. All 3 top competitors had selected a roofing contractor. The client was listed as a general contractor. Google was filtering them out before they even had a chance. It is like showing up to a basketball tryout wearing soccer cleats. Once we updated the category, they went from page 2 to ranking in the top 3 within 30 days. Same logic applies to your secondary categories, attributes, and review velocity. You need to know what the top performers are doing and then replicate it exactly. Step 3. The Suburb Service Matrix. This is where local businesses leave the absolute most money on the table. Your Google Business Profile will only rank you in a 5 to 10 mile radius around your physical address. That is it. If you are only optimizing your profile, you are missing every single customer in the wealthy suburb 30 minutes away who would happily pay you a premium to drive out and do the job. That is where your website comes in. Your website is what lets you show up in the next town over, the whole metro area. To do this, you need specific, hyper-targeted pages that match exactly what the user is searching for at the moment they have the problem. If you only have one generic services page listing 10 things you do, you are leaving millions of dollars on the table. Someone searching for emergency AC repair at 2 a.m. when it is 95 degrees outside is not looking to browse. They need a technician today. We build a matrix of service plus city pages, like emergency AC repair Cedar Park and water heater replacement Round Rock. Every suburb in your metro area, every service you offer multiplied together. That is how you go from ranking in one city to ranking in 20. Step 4. AI search and geo alignment. In 2026, local SEO is no longer just about Google. There is a third front you have to worry about: AI search engines like Perplexity, ChatGPT, and Google's AI overviews. But here is the thing: Google itself has made this clear. If you nail your traditional local SEO and website signals, the AI search piece pretty much takes care of itself. GEO is still 70 to 80% traditional SEO at its core. To make sure your business is cited by AI search models, you need to structure your data in a way that machines love to read. This means implementing schema markup for local businesses, specific services, and reviews. But the biggest hack for 2026 is adding unique, structured data tables to your service pages, like a cost comparison chart or a diagnostic checklist. AI models love data in tables because it is easy to parse and cite. When an AI search engine answers a user's question about how much a service costs in your area, it will pull that data straight from your table and link to your website as the source. Step 5. High authority, trust links. If someone is selling you 1,000 backlinks for $900, they are selling you a slow motion Google penalty. Do not buy that garbage. You do not need 1,000 spammy links from link farms. You need 25 really good ones from sites Google already trusts. We use Claude to completely automate this research. We give Claude access to our Ahrefs or SEMrush data and ask it to run a gap analysis on our top 3 competitors. Claude filters the results to find referring domains that meet our strict quality criteria. The linking site must have a domain rating of 40 or above, and it must get at least 2,000 organic visitors a month from Google. This turns your link building strategy from a guessing game into a targeted outreach campaign. You focus only on the high authority domains that will actually move the ranking needle, maintaining a healthy mix of guest posts and local editorial placements. Quick caveat before I wrap: Claude is an incredible tool, but it will occasionally hallucinate. It will confidently hand you an audit recommendation that is completely wrong or suggest a category change that makes no sense. If you execute those recommendations blindly, you can actually destroy your rankings. You or someone you trust still has to be the brain. Use Claude as the hands to do the heavy lifting, but always cross-question the output. Ask why, ask what the source is. Never push changes to a live website without verifying them first. If you want every single prompt and template we use to run this exact system, drop the word playbook in the comments and I'll send the whole stack to you for free. And if you'd rather not spend your next 3 weekends trying to learn and execute all of this yourself and you just want the results, we work with local businesses for 90 days. We guarantee you'll rank higher on your Google business profile, drive more organic traffic to your website, and get consistent phone calls and inquiries. That is the promise. The link to book a call with us at Alventra Marketing is in the description. On that call, we will audit your current rankings and your Google business profile live. We'll show you exactly where the money is leaking out of your local SEO every month, whether you end up working with us or not. No pitch deck, no pressure, just a real look at your numbers. If you got value out of this, hit the like button. It actually helps the channel grow. And subscribe if you want more AI and SEO videos every single week. I read every comment. Drop your questions below. See you in the next one.